Welcome back, folks, to World of Warships Legends. I'm Soopa-Dave, and today we're back in Gdansk. Now, I told you guys I have a really good game for you guys. That one's actually coming up, and I know we're back into Gdansk again, but it's because after yesterday's video, I don't think I could leave it on that note. Obviously, that was arguably one of the craziest losses I've ever seen. For myself, anyway. You get rid of all the destroyers and 3 solo caps, and you still lose. That being said, we have a good match for you today. Now, like I said, I have a really crazy one coming up. But that being said, we're going to start to work on Vampire. Obviously, here we're going to go and start to roll out. Obviously, he's using the island, so good move on his part. We're going to get a little bit away from here to as we do our daily Dumb Dave moment and run into our teammate. Get out of there. And I'm assuming he's heading into the middle of the cap. Our destroyer is driving backwards, so it kind of leaves the middle of the map for me that I have to go because we have we have right now 6 guys on the left side and our destroyers on the right side, so I have to do something about the middle here. And this match is going to be really about being slow and steady. Not being dumb, not just waiting for the match to come to you. Alright, you're going to see here we get spotted for a second, but we know where he is now, and there is 2 destroyers here in the middle, and we're going to be very careful, but this is going to be quite the battle in the middle. It's going to be a little bit different than normal because all the destroyers, me and the other 2 destroyers here, are going to be on the careful side. So again, Vampire was using the island, and Kleber is using the island as well. So we're going to try to go ahead and get him hit a few times. Now we're obviously not sitting good. I cannot charge these guys. This thing is obviously very good, but against 2 other destroyer players, that is a scenario that can go bad for you, obviously. As you can see here, he does poke his nose out again, and we are going to do our best to try to get some more health off of him. And you can see there is the other destroyer behind. So we know that if we go charging in here, this is going to be a bad match. Now, our team on our left side is actually doing a good job, and it's squeezing them down. I'm actually going to throw some shots here at Colombo while I'm unspotted, and then hide behind the island, or cut his vision from me behind the island. These 2 destroyers that are here are absolutely, obviously terrified of Gdansk, which honestly I can understand. You kind of want to stick near an island. You can break the radar up, make it super annoying. I am spotted now, and the Vampire has put himself in a position where he can no longer hide. But there is 2 of these guys against me here, and we see Torps coming, so we are trying to do our best to stop and actually try to back up. We're going to do what we can to get rid of Vampire. Kleber has pushed up here, and we got to be careful of Kleber's torps as well, as they do come up short. So Kleber is trying to sneak up here onto the outside. We did get rid of the Vampire. Now this is a fight I feel much better with. He is spotted right now, and we're going to go ahead and do our best to whittle him down. But again, he's going to be kind of smart, go behind the island. So we're going to play I'm going to throw torps out because you keep poking your nose out game. And we're going to go ahead and look to launch some set of torps. But we have a Rupert charging in, so we're going to wait a second and try to get this Rupert to stop from charging, throw out the torps, assuming he's going to move in again. Our Schlieffen does a good job with Torps getting rid of Colombo. And right now I'm going to help on this Rupert before he gets too close. And we know, we kind of got a feeling that that Kleber is coming out, and we kind of guessed what was going to happen is we get a depth strike like yesterday with our torps, but it's not on a battleship, and we didn't hit 9 of them to do it. We only had to hit a couple. Obviously, torps are coming, so we're going to be careful here. Our smoke is almost done. And Ruprecht is really charging in, so I got to be obviously careful here. But now he's lost some more health, so we're going to go ahead and try to help finish him off because it is a close fight between them two, but he obviously goes down. Our battleship is going into the middle, so we really do want to help him. This is still a losable match if we play this dumb, right? If we just go everywhere blazing our guns and not being smart about it, easy loss, right? Especially with a lot of our team on that one side. They've done a good job pushing that flank, but I feel like they've kind of chased too hard a little bit. That being said, we're going to go in here and get the caps. That's a big thing. Let's, I've always tried to get the cap control. And to our battleship's credit, he is going as best as he can to help out. Their Yamato is getting low health, so I wouldn't mind getting close to help that out either. As you can see here, we're almost in range. And we're going to start lobbing shells. And there is a Conqueror spotted, which you got to be careful about the Conqueror. Turrets turn slow, but like we talked about in the last Gdansk video, Conquerors can be a very big kryptonite of this ship if you are not careful. We're going to try to help get rid of Yamato before he gets another shot off on a teammate. And we do take a hit from somewhere, so we do have to be careful. I'm kind of using the island between me and Conqueror, so I do not want to get hit by Conqueror here. And we're going to go ahead and start to move up. We are getting the center cap now. Our Schlieffen does go down, but he did a good job helping me in the middle there. And there is this Conqueror here, which, like I said, if you're a destroyer, sometimes Conquerors can be pretty scary if they're up close. And a lot of them, people play him back far. Now we know his turrets aren't right on us, so we're going to go ahead, throw out some more shells at him as we drive away, break contact with the island. And now there is a Stalingrad. Now, we're in a pretty good spot as I almost do my second daily Dumb Dave moment and run into an island that jumped out in front of me. But I'll be honest, I like taking out radar cruisers in this thing. One of my favorite things to do, besides hunt destroyers, obviously. So we're gonna try to help our cruiser buddy who just went down. We were really trying to help him. I do have a smoke if I need it to get out of jail here. There's no destroyers left, so as long as I'm being smart, I can be okay here. And we're going to go ahead and actually start shooting him. I actually thought he was going to be spotted by our destroyer, and then there he goes. He's back now because of the island, and we just want to finish this guy off here before he does radar us and get some good shots on us, to be honest. So we're going to go ahead and get our Confederate. So that's something you always get in a destroyer, actually. And obviously, we're going to go ahead and move forward. Take a shot here at Conqueror. He doesn't have much left now. And we're just hoping to get one shell on him to get him finished, as we do. And now the match is starting to look pretty good for us. But we don't necessarily want to be dumb either, because it could go bad, right? Like, it's still not in a position to completely go bad. Our destroyer's off to the left. We just want to get around this corner, get rid of the Stalingrad. We know he doesn't have much health left. We get radared. Now, I do believe he is actually trying to radar the other destroyer, but we are going to go ahead and do our best to try and help finish him off here before he can do any more damage. And you can see, not terrible here at the end. We slow and steady in the middle, and like I said, doing that really does. You see, Stalingrad does not want to die here. We're going to run into an island probably here again. But you can see how though uh, being patient in that beginning of the match is a huge difference. Like I'm aggressive, but I've been really good about being aggressive without being dumb, right? Like that's a big thing. Like you can be aggressive and you can get caught and it happens sometimes. But there's times you know when you're in a bad spot. Them destroyer players were good. They were using islands, and we had to be patient and overcome that. Anyway, guys, as you can see here, a solid game helping our team win top of the leaderboard, 3,500 base game. You guys have a wonderful day. I will see you next time, folks. Have a good one.